The world's largest handset manufacturer, Nokia, promised to share with the European press some big news for its Ovi store. The Finnish giant released free turn-by-turn navigation on 10 current devices and on all its new smartphones.
Today we are announcing the initiative that actually the maps and the navigation and many associated services actually will be completely free to consumers.
As it turned out, the announcement was underwhelming. After all, Nokia spent more than $8 billion on the mapping giant Navtech in 2008. So is this the best they can do with it? And will it ever catch up with smartphone shakers like the iPhone and Android devices that come with a pre-installed Google mapping application?
I think if you go into looking at the differences between what we're offering, this is something of a completely different level and a completely different scale. We're talking about 76 countries, 46 languages, 10 different phones at a whole range of price points, going from the 5230, which is a very affordable smartphone, and a whole range of other smartphones as well. So just think about the scale and size of what we're announcing today. Nokia's a scale and size player, and this is game-changing.
It's a decent move against Android, but the phone giant needs to up its game even further to compete with the encroaching competition. The killer feature of Ovi Maps is that all the information is available offline as well, meaning users will incur no roaming charges when using maps abroad or without a data plan. The move has a good chance of disturbing the current sat-nav market when users are confronted by either purchasing a costly TomTom or using a mobile phone instead. According to Canalys, 27 million people worldwide used GPS navigation on their mobile phones last year. The research firm also estimates that there were 163 million integrated GPS mobile phones in 2009, with Nokia accounting for over half. That's nearly 83 million GPS-enabled devices.
This is part of the ongoing strategy that we announced a couple of years ago, all about people, places, context-sensitive information, linking with your friends, linking with what's happening around you. It's a very consistent strategy, and this is another big step and a big proof point.
But more was expected from Nokia, which has recently cut jobs and closed its flagship stores in London, New York, Chicago, and Sao Paulo, Brazil. Its recent high-end models, including the N900, N97, and N97 Mini, has seen disgruntled users return the devices back to the operator. So can free GPS drive Nokia's handset sales, which are currently in dire straits? More will be revealed next week when Nokia releases its fourth quarter and annual results. But if it's anything like Q3, which saw the company post its worst financial figures since it began operating, the company's roadmap will need to feature a lot more than just mapping. This is Leila Makki reporting in London for Telecom TV News Desk.